Well, getting your hair just right takes the right kind of products and the right kind of tools. And our fashion consultant, Kathy Garza, the gorgeous Kathy Garza from Mark Pardo Salons, is here to educate us today. I've missed you.
I missed you too.
Good to have you back.
Thank you.
And you know, you really have a handle on how to use these products. Speaking of handles, how to handle them. And I have had issues because sometimes I know the right products to buy, but I don't know how to use them.
Right.
And I can go to Mark Pardo Salons and I can have you guys do my hair and it looks fabulous, but then I get home and try it myself and forget about it.
Right. Well, it's so easy. These tools are really, they're easy to work with because, again, like I said, they were professional. And as long as you just know the technique, you know, and you just practice and practice. Look at you today. It looks so great. I was telling you backstage, I was like, wow, your hair looks really great.
That's because Danielle gave me an amazing haircut.
Danielle.
She gave me a great haircut.
She's great.
But it's really tough sometimes, especially to get the back.
Right.
And that's why I really like what we're going to show everybody, because you were able to give me an idea of how to actually handle these tools.
Yeah, especially where, you know, where you want the volume or, you know, where you want it straight. That's where to actually go and take small sections with the right tools.
Exactly. And I love the cheap products. I know you last time when we showed the video about how to purchase your products and what to get, you recommended a lot of the things we're using.
Right.
And now it's about time that we show everybody exactly how they work.
And here we go.
I'm going to show you how to use these hot tools on Nikki Stanzione's hair, so come on over. Okay, so these are the hot tools. As you can see, my Chi iron is different color. It's actually red. They do come in different colors. They turn on within 3 seconds. They're ready to go. So basically what you would need is you're going to need a comb. And I'm using a professional comb. This is actually what they use to go ahead and slice the hair for the highlights. So I think it's a lot easier for me. So I'm going to go behind her hair. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and slice a little bit. And as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and get the flat iron and flat. And as you can see, I'm going to add a little volume right here on the crown. So I want the longer pieces to look a little bit longer. So that's why I'm going where I'm going as far as on the hair. So again, your Chi iron and a comb, basic. Something that I didn't mention, which I'd love to mention, because as you probably saw, you saw some of the steam from the heat. This product is called Damage Control, and this protects the hair up to 400 degrees. So this is something I would recommend. Where would you use it in your routine? After you shampoo, condition, blow dry your hair, then you want to go ahead and spray some of this on. It's actually also going to shine the hair. So it'll protect the hair and shine at the same time. Something we all love. So now we're going to go with Nikki's favorite hot tool, and this is going to be a 2-inch barrel curling iron. And I think, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around here, and I'm going to go ahead and duplicate the way she has this curl. Now this curl, as you can see, is not as wide as the 2 inches. Here we go. Okay. So I just sliced a little bit of this. I'm actually going to bring it over here, and then I have this little area right here where
Wow, this is a real close-up.
This is a close-up. And as you can see, it just gives it a nice little wave right there. If I want to take it even closer toward the bang, then I'm going to utilize it this way. And release. And as you can see, you saw the smoke in the hair. Yeah. So again, we want to make sure that we protect it with what, Nikki? The Damage Control. Yay. You can leave it up to 20 seconds. That's where you'll really get the effect of the hot tool. Oh, how pretty. Perfect. And you know what? For your consumers, if you want to learn the techniques of your hot tools, just tell your stylist. Stylists here at Mark Pardo's, they are so highly educated and so willing to help you. Okay, one more, and then I'm going to show you that blow dryer I was telling you about that has different pieces for you.
Perfect. See, I'm going to watch this segment millions of times. So
there you go. And see, it's going to be the size of the barrel. Oh, that's pretty. Yay. So we achieved that. In order to keep your curl right there, I'm going to use our new Control Force, which is going to be a stronger hold. As you can see, I use it about 12 inches. 12 inches from the hair. And it has a few minutes to actually go ahead and settle.
Great.
And I was talking to you a little bit about the Chi iron and the pieces it has for you to work with. One of my favorites, just like this, normal blow drying, Then you want to go ahead and put this. Let me show you what this will do. Yes, and this is actually going to be where it can filter the heat to style your hair. And basically, this is all I do in the morning. And here it is. Here's the end result. It's all going to be towards this end. Love this. Love this blow dryer. Very easy to work with. This comes right on and off. It also has a diffuser, and we'll take that out for you shortly, okay? And of course, with every Mark Pardo's, what is it that we need to do at the end is have our finishing touch. And the finishing touch will consist of cheeks, eyes, and lips. And the color I'm going to use on her is Layla. It's a really soft color. I'm going to just go ahead and match what she has on. We tried it on earlier, and it was just perfect. I'm going to get a brush, which would be a lip brush. And, oh, she has just gorgeous lips.
Thanks, Kath.
Oh, I love that. It's easy to work with, easy to fill. Okay, great, great. I'm going to put a little bit of a gloss, and this is a raspberry tea, and this has aromas of cranberry and orange.
Yeah, it smells yummy.
And it's glossing it right up. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is take a translucent powder. The translucent powder and the brush are just something every fashionista, glamour girl, makeup girl should have at home. The reason it's translucent, it's colorless. So it can go from any color. It can go from any skin tone, from the darkest to the lightest. I start with the forehead. Really what it's doing, it's actually going to remove any type of shine. And as you can see, look at that. It gave it a really velvet, smooth, flawless application. Yeah. I love that. I think one last little thing we should do. What do you guys think? Let's give her a little bit of volume on the crown. Would you like that? And I'm just going to go ahead and touch up the top of her hair right here. I'm going to show you really quick steps to have that volume in seconds. So I'm going to start back here, just a little bit further down, just because that's where there is no back combing at all to start with. Get the hair, and I am going to back comb it just like this. This is what we call back combing in the salons. And as you can see, it's already forming.
It does give volume.
Yes, it'll give volume, and you just back comb it. Smooth it out a little bit. And as you can see, I'm just going to take this piece, and I'm going to just pick it up a little bit. And look at that. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. And, of course, with a control force 12 inches away.
It smells good.
Yeah, I love it.
It smells really good.
So what do you think, folks? We did it again. Another beauty tip here from Mark Pardo's.
I'm dopey. That was so much fun.
That was fun. That was definitely fun.
I had a blast. And, you know, I have
look
to
how
say,
good your hair is doing.
Well, you taught me a lot. And, I mean, the thing is, as I said, that's the biggest concern is you leave, and then you say, what do I do now that I'm on my own? And I think that's a great tip because, especially with the back.
Right.
So you just always brush forward. Is that the key to give you the volume in the back and the crown?
Well, the volume in the back as far as flat iron or just blow drying?
As far as giving you just a little lift to volume.
It all starts with the right before you blow dry. Put some volumizing tonic, maybe a couple of pumps of the emollient, and really saturate that in your hair. And when you blow dry it, as you can see, there are different brushes, and I would recommend for you the big round brush, because that roundness that you see, that width, that's where you're going to form the actual volume and the poof. You know, you're from New Jersey,
I know about
girl,
poof. Yes, I know about poof.
Right.
And what about people with shorter hair and or maybe that don't want as much volume or can't have as much volume?
Well, with shorter hair, what I do is again, you know, shampoo style, whatever, and I'll put a little bit of the volumizing tonic, and I get my flat iron, and I just straight up with the flat iron, and then I can do a mohawk or whatever. I can put really volume into anything. As long as you have a good inch, we can get it up.
And I think it's so cool that you can do so much with short hair. You always have a different style, and I love it. I love it. Now, if any of you have any questions for Kathy or any of the professionals at Mark Pardo Salons, you can send them to marketing@markpardo.com. calm. Very simple.
Yeah, really. Send us
I
some
always ask you
emails.
questions.
Yeah. Sarah Chang really would like to answer some of those questions.
Oh, she's
We're
great.
excited. And David Gatt's going to be here next week.
That's right. And
So
talk
he'll
about
be-
giving a great haircut. He's amazing.
Yes, so
we'll
that'll
talk about
be
that.
really great. So start getting your questions, everybody, and ask us what you'd like to hear.
Absolutely. It's wonderful to have you back. I'm glad you're feeling better.
No, thank you.
And thank you for the fabulous tips. I think everybody will get a lot of value out
Have
of
a
that.
great day.
Now,